illegally because of the Chinese exclusion laws. The only way he could come in was to buy a piece of paper pretending to be the son of a U.S. citizen. So my grandfather was indeed a paper son. He worked as a waiter for many years in Chinese restaurants here in New York. At one point, I gave a talk at Ellis Island. Of course, given where I was, I talked about my grandfather, and I said, I don't think he came in through Ellis Island, but I don't know. There was a woman in the audience who worked for the National Archives, and after my talk, she came up to me and said, I'm going to help you find your grandfather's paperwork. And sure enough, 2 weeks later, she emailed me this document. My grandfather's petition to become a U.S. citizen. And so I'll show you some close-ups. It said that his color was yellow and that he was married in December of 1925. So I said my grandfather came in 1916. As it turned out, he went back to China only twice. Like Wong Kim Ark, went to go back, get married, have children. He went back in 1925 when he was married, and then he came back to America. It showed that he entered in 1916 through Seattle, Washington, on a ship called the SS Ixan. It showed that he had 3 children, and this is my father. When I got this, I immediately called up my dad, and I said, what's up with this? I thought you were an only child. My father explained that my grandfather had been planning more immigration fraud. He listed 2 other children so that he could bring over a nephew, a cousin. That's how much people wanted to come to this country. I'm pleased to say that he didn't commit any more immigration fraud. This was witnessed by a laundryman and a waiter. So this was the classic Chinese immigrant story. And on the back of the petition, it said he was sworn to in open court. So back in 1947, there was only one courthouse in the Southern District of New York, and that's the courthouse I'm in now. So I'm not 100% sure. I like to think that he became a U.S. citizen in the courthouse where I sit now. Now, when he went back in 1934, that was the second time he went back, and that's when my father was born. And again, he came back to America. He was not able to bring my father with him at that point. So it was only the 2 times, and he was never able to bring his wife, my grandmother, here. And I never really understood why until we studied the Wong Kim Ark case. And that's because she was not eligible to be naturalized as a U.S. citizen because she was not a free white person. And so my grandfather was not able to bring my grandmother here. But both times he